Kristal Wick here with Artbeads Cafe and Katie Hacker.
Hey Kristal, hey Artbeads Cafe.
Katie's in the house. Katie's in the house. Woo! Okay, every time she's here, we have a really good time.
It's true, we do.
Mm-hmm. And no exception today. So
Right.
we are playing with what today?
Today we have Leather Cord USA, and it is all about color. So I think color is one of the biggest questions I get online. Is people always want to know, how do you choose color? How do you put things together? You know.
There's a million different ways too.
Yeah, there are. I mean, you can use a color wheel.
Yep.
That's probably the most academic. And it's fun, but it can be overwhelming for somebody who's never used a color wheel, right?
I never use one.
She doesn't use a color wheel. The rest of us like to look through magazines
Yes.
and then, you know, kind of pick colors or photographs, pull colors from a photo. So I like to put together collections like a trend board.
Yes, trend boards are really popular right now and helpful.
Yeah, well, Pinterest. I mean,
Also
everybody's
a
on
trend
Pinterest,
board.
so that's easy. Just
Yeah.
print out your Pinterest window, and there's your trend board, right?
Yeah.
So Jennifer at Leather Cord put this together. And
Look
I
at
think
that.
This is so smart because it has some great ideas for fashion that's coming, some patterns and some colors that are hot, and then this has the leather pieces that'll work together with that.
Love it. Love
It's
it.
a fun jumping off place for all kinds of different designs. So I thought maybe, okay, we see the color here, and then let's take a look at all the different things you could make inspired by those colors using leather with other things that you get here at Artbeads.
Great idea.
So yeah, so the first one we'll start with is the tassel necklace.
Oh, look at this.
Now that one has a green peyote band that I used your seed bead blends to make around the top of the leather
Love it.
tassel, and those are
Yes.
brand new. Those were introduced in Tucson, and they're flying off the shelves.
Just so fun.
Tassels are super hot, and they're going to, you know, I think we'll see them all through the fall
I think so
too. Yeah, and they're fun to wear with sweaters, but this summer tassels are going to be fun.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and then we showed you this bracelet last time I was here with the round leather cord. We had fun making that
Yeah,
with
we
the cup
did.
chain and the round cord, and that is basically the flagship product for leather cord is a round cord of all sizes. So it comes in lots of different colors using the most environmentally safe dyes that they can use, and that's pretty rare for leather products because they can be kind of toxic.
Right.
You know, so you really want to be careful what you're using. And then this bracelet is using the new wrap style of leather cuffs.
So cute.
Yeah, it's fun, and you can do so many different things to it, but there again, you're bringing in those pops of color inspired by palettes that you guys create.
Yeah, our designer blends, and we have designer seed blends and pearl blends and crystal blends, and those are the pearl blends, which I love.
Yeah, it looks great, and we're going to
does.
show everybody how to make that in another cafe, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, and then this piece is what we'll be making today, and this one is using printed stitched. Now this was super hot in Tucson.
Oh, this is so cute.
Everybody
Look at
wanted
that.
to know about this printed stitch, and it
Yes.
comes in different colors. It comes in different surface treatments, so it's hard to see a little bit when you're not right in person, but it's very subtle. I think the lighting on TV and on camera makes it look a lot shinier.
Right.
I really love kind of the subtle and the matte together. So
I
you've
do
got
too.
shiny effects with that patterning, and then the suede kind of showing through.
And it's not overpowering. Like some
Yeah.
of the cords, like the metallics, are very loud and overpowering, which
Right.
is an effect you like. But
Right.
this is not that, and so it's really fun to work with.
Yeah, it really is, and it blends together beautifully with all of these beads. Now the new Swarovski pearls, super fun.
Oh, love those.
Yeah, and so
yes.
those are what I used here to create these big baubles. And so I thought I'd just show you how to
Gorgeous.
make a few dangles if you
Oh,
want.
love it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so what I do first is take my cord. Now this is 5mm, and so I also use a bail making plier that has a mandrel that's close to that same size. So it doesn't have to be exact, but you want it to be pretty close.
Okay.
Or you could use your round nose pliers, just make sure that they're kind of on the big side
Okay.
because you're gonna make a big loop.
Got it.
Right, so then you also need some head pins, and I'm using the big pearls, of course. You could also use stone beads in different shapes.
Sure.
And so this color palette right here, we've got the beach, right?
yes.
Maybe not the beach comes first in mind, but you've got the sand color, blue sky,
Ocean.
beautiful water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one is inspired by our tropical palette too. So I just put a little spacer bead on to my head pin, and the whole effect with this necklace is a lot, making a lot of dangles, right?
Well,
But-
more is better.
Well, you know, a lot of times.
And this necklace it is.
It is, and that you could whip this up in about an hour.
No.
You know, if you're really cracking, you can do
Really?
this in an hour.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. It looks
So-
much harder than that.
Well, it's really super simple, and you can use the same technique to make matching earrings.
Great
So I just
idea.
looped it around my
Sure.
pliers, and then I like to hold it with a chain nose. Some people wrap it right onto the pliers, I know, and then you can smush this in down or trim it away.
Right.
So I'll do a little bit of both, smushing and trimming. and then slide this on to the cord. Now the way that I'm going to arrange these is you could make these all ahead, but I like to slide them on so that I can play with the arrangement as I work.
Sure.
So I'm going to do maybe a smaller one in between these two. Now I always recommend working in the rule of odds.
Yes.
So between 3, 5, 7, right? It's
Designer
more
secret.
interesting. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Not so secret anymore.
Oops, we told you.
Oh, well, that's all right. Yeah, but that way you can, work in colors of 3, 5, and 7, work in shapes, work in styles. So with our beads, we're doing 3 different beads. But then we've got our 5 colors, because we have our blue, our turquoise, our brown, and then we have silver.
Right, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you're just making the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, so you're just creating more dangles.
I like it.
And then I just put them on as I go. Of course, you could whip up a whole bunch if you know exactly what you're going to do. But if you're playing around with your design, then you can make it as you go.
I like that.
Yeah, so I'll just make one more here so that you can see how this is going to go.
And I love how the shapes, like the coin pearls, are a totally different shape. A lot of people think of pearls as just being round.
Right.
Mix and match and experiment with some of the different shapes.
Yeah, I like mixing round and coin together.
I do too.
It creates more interest than if they're just all exactly the same.
Right.
All right, so there's 3. I'm kind of whipping those up here.
Yeah, you are.
But so we could do 3 right now.
Great start
Again,
already.
Yeah, we've got a great start. Now to keep going, what we could do is maybe we're going to add another round here in between and add another big one. So just keep going like that all the way across. Now should I show you how to glue the end?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you're going to cut this cord to the length that you want for your necklace. And keep in mind that your clasp is going to be,
there we go.
About a little over an inch, we'll say. So if you want 18 inches, you're going to cut it. This might be a little bit short here. We'll call this a choker. But what you'll do with your glue is just drop the glue down inside and just do a little bit at first. It doesn't take as much as you think. And
more isn't better in this case.
That's right. I'm working over some scrap paper so that you can just peel that away and throw it away. And you don't want to get a bunch of extra glue on your leather. Right. So just put a little petal inside and then press this in place. And now I'm going to lay it here to dry. And now when this is dry, I'll go ahead and glue the other end. And then if I get any glue here, I'll just throw that away.
Yay. That's
all right.
Great.
So, these are some simple ideas, but taking that color as inspiration and using all these different materials together, you get some amazing texture.
I love it. Oh, Katie, that's perfect. Exactly. And we're getting ready for summer, so perfect colors.
Yeah.
Perfect. And every age. Like this would go great for every age.
Well, and you could transition this from day to night. You could wear this sundress during the day and then dress it up for evening, definitely.
Definitely.
And you add some more sparkle in there. I knew you were going to say that. Yeah,
always on the same page.
That's it.
Oh, this was so much fun.
Yeah, it's super easy and fun. And again, using that kind of trend inspiration of the materials and the colors, I think you get a lot out of it.
Love it.
All right, good.
Well, thank you so much for showing us this great project. Oh, we all will. I can't wait to start it. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us here at Artbeads Cafe. Sign up for our newsletter and our YouTube channel so you don't miss a single episode. And Katie and I say, happy beading.
Cheers.